The North Carolina State Fair wants to make sure members of the military are having their best day ever. It is Military Appreciation Day today. Let's check back in with Jeff and Elizabeth out at the State Fairgrounds. Double trouble right there, you two. I'm just kidding. I know you guys are having a great time, in part because of the great weather out there.
Well, there's more trouble on the way, Renee, because I did have a bayonet for a quick second, but they took it from me. It was too dangerous. But Military Appreciation Day, I have gotten an entire history lesson out here today, just on the stage behind me, just listening to the different war era stories going through. It was fantastic.
So they have reenactors from each war era. There must be 100 of them out here, and up on the stage, they're talking through. Here's what they're wearing, which war that they fought in, and we grabbed a couple of them to show them to you.
Well, Chad here. Chad, you look like this is Civil War era.
That's correct, yeah. I'm dressed as a United States Army artilleryman during the Civil War, so I've got my 4-button sack coat. It's wool. So are my trousers. Nice and warm in the wintertime, extra warm in the summertime. I've got my sponge rammer for loading and firing the cannon as well.
We showed the folks the sponge rammer just a little bit earlier, so I'm glad you got it back. Now, you look like World War I, Robert.
War, exactly. Yeah, and I'm wearing a typical U.S. uniform, the U.S. Doughboys. This is all wool. Not great for North Carolina summers, but fantastic for France and Belgium. So this is what we would have looked like in early 1918.
Okay. 1917 era rifle, you told me?
Exactly. So this is the standard armament that the U.S. were given. Prior to 1917, they were using a lot of British-made webbing and armaments, but this is an American-made rifle.
That is fantastic. Like I said, the history lesson was absolutely amazing, coming up through all the eras, and they're still finishing up with some of the modern wars.
Yeah, we sat there for, I don't know, half an hour. They started right after our hit right there at 12:15. We've been watching. It's really fascinating. And of course, we have so many reenactments all across the state at different times. So you go online. The North Carolina tell me again, Cultural Resources.
Department of Natural and Cultural Resources.
Department of Natural and Cultural Resources. That's what these guys are from, and you can go on their website and take a look and find other reenactments happening.
It was amazing, and that sun is beating down on these wool uniforms.
It is.
Goodness, Elizabeth.
We're gonna let you guys find some shade, but thank you all.